Hello everyone, it's Jared Wheeler, Superintendent of Schools, with another session related to information on our Proposition K, a tax levy ballot measure that will go on the April 2nd ballot to support construction of a new Noster High School Innovation Campus. I'm here today with Leslie Brown, our high school principal. Thank you for joining us, and I'm going to start right out of the box by bragging. 5 years in a row, Noster High School is named Missouri's #1 rural high school for college and career readiness by U.S. News and World Report. That is fantastic, and I just want to pitch that over to let you brag. I'm bragging on you and your team, but tell us about what's going on here in your high school.
Yes, sir. I'll have a chance to brag, I will. That just shows you all the different programming that we have at our school. We have one of the most rigorous programs for a small school that you can get in this area. And that's by word and bragging, but it's impressive because we know the cost and then what the kids get out of that. So these kids have AP, dual credit, which are excelling them toward college, but then we have the career readiness approach, which gets those kids that really didn't want to go to college but have a trade and need a job. And so the school provides all of that, and our teachers are extremely dedicated to helping them, and our kids take it serious. It's an investment, and we respect that, and so we keep wanting to move forward with that.
Over the last 8 years, we have secured over $9 million in unique grant making for programs here. Our kids can leave Noster High School with a high school diploma in one hand, a private pilot's license in the other hand. They can have a high school diploma in one hand, a certification to run a hospital out in our shop to go with that credential into the workforce immediately and have a very, very good quality of life. Agriculture, computer science, cybersecurity. We are very tech forward, kind of a polytechnical high school, if you will, that aligns to local workforce needs as well as mission-centric workforce needs out at Whiteman Air Force Base. So lots going on. Proposition K will allow our bricks and mortar facility to better support these programs. And can you talk about that and how that will impact the program as well as safety?
Absolutely. In here every day, you kind of see what it looks like when the kids actually get into the building. Our hallways could be wider, but it's our stairwells that get a little sketchy. When the students come up as they're going down, it bottlenecks at the top and the bottom. So that's 2 floors that we have to wait and give time for the upward and downward movement of our students. As students continue to need different needs like elevators or lifts, older buildings struggle keeping those and maintaining those. Our staff does an excellent job, but you can only do so much. And then the programs that he's talking about, so our flight simulator program, we have a really highly effective FCCLA program, our Scholar Bowl. Different groups need different spaces organized differently to be successful. Our gym has to share with our flags, our ROTC program, as well as our PE classes. And then because of our AP, that's awesome, that's our advanced placement classes, they have standardized testing, which in a nutshell means I have to put so much space in between each kid during testing, and they all have to be tested under the same circumstances at the same time. We don't have but one space to do that, and that's our gym. So PE is kicked out in the springtime at least 3 days a week. We have to find a better place to have PE then. Those are just small things, but affect us big each and every day.
Programs are changing. We're doing a lot of cooperation and blending of our curriculum. Agriculture, farming looks very different today than it did 20, 30, 40 years ago, and it's going to look a little bit different in the next 10, 20, 30 years. But the way we blend that in with some of our technical programs, from drone aviation to how we manage and treat crops today, all of that blends into the curriculum design here in our building. But again, we're exceeding capacity in Proposition K. This high school will become our middle school, and then the middle school will become an upper elementary, and then that allows our elementaries to be more balanced and address the overcrowding in our elementary schools. Open enrollment continues to be on the docket in the General Assembly. If that is passed in the near future or in the distant future, we'll be ready to respond to that effectively with Proposition K. Mrs. Brown, we could go on and on. You may see another segment on our high school since that is the most prominent piece of Proposition K, but we're very proud of what's going on here. This is a 60-year-old building. It does look very different than what you're going to see in the new proposal, but our students are definitely knocking it out of the park in every single way that they can.
We're proud of it.
Keep up the great work and go Panthers.
Thank you.